I'm Matthew Mays with your NWI.com headlines for Monday, August 16th. A teen was killed on his bicycle Sunday night in a hit and run in Dalton. Police were following a speeding Hyundai Sonata that exited the Bishop Ford Freeway and were attempting to pull the vehicle over when the driver fled at a high rate of speed. Police said they were 2 blocks behind the vehicle when it struck 16-year-old Kenyatta Brack while the teen was on his bicycle. Brack was pronounced dead at St. Margaret Mercy Medical Centers in Hammond. The driver remains at large. Michigan officials estimate 168 fish died as a result of a drawdown of water levels on a lake along the Kalamazoo River. The fish did not die because of the oil spilled into the river by the Griffith-based Enbridge Inc. pipeline. State officials said Monday the fish died when Lake Allegan, a 6-mile-long reservoir on the river, was drawn down in case it was needed as an emergency oil collection site. Hundreds of freshwater mussels also died when the lake was drawn down for about 10 days. Michigan officials estimated last week that fewer than 20 fish died in the Kalamazoo River as a result of the oil spill. The last of 3 male students charged with terrorizing classmates on a Portage High School bus is set to stand trial today. 18-year-old Ashley Toney faces 3 felony counts of sexual battery, felony criminal confinement, 2 misdemeanor counts of public indecency, and misdemeanor charges of criminal recklessness and disorderly conduct. The 2 other defendants in the case, Joe Carnell and Charles McLeod Smith, pleaded guilty to their roles in the crime and have agreed to testify against Toney. In return, they were allowed to serve their sentences on probation rather than behind bars. Jurors at the corruption trial of former Illinois Governor Rod Blagojevich are set to return for a 13th day of deliberations today. The jury is coming off of a 3-day break after creating a stir with a note to the presiding judge signaling they're stuck on at least several of the 24 charges against Blagojevich. In the note, jurors said they had managed to agree on just 2 counts, couldn't reach a decision on 11, and hadn't deliberated on 11 wire fraud counts. Judge Zagel sent a note back saying jurors should deliberate on the wire fraud counts, but he didn't say what action he might take if jurors weren't able to reach a consensus. For more on these stories and the latest news updates, stay at NWI.com.